Hello, my name is Dylan Johnson. We're going to be going over the strategic planning and policies for bordering tech. Our mission statement is we are a technology company that focuses on the production of graphic cards and motherboards. We sell our products to retail stores and to customers individually. In turn, this requires a great deal of security to protect the sensitive data for our customers. We strive to protect the data of our clients' information in relation to legal regulations. Our vision is to ensure safe purchasing capabilities for our consumers and merchants to order our graphics cards. Our team is the CISO, and they ensure security over all the company. The security engineer updates security to the new security policies, and incident responders they respond to security issues, and that can also involve penetration testers. And then a security analyst tests against our security policies and gives assessments on improvements. That is also including pen testers. And our data protection officer, they make sure our data is protected according to regulation. Some goals that we are wanting to focus on and go over is regulatory compliance. We want to follow the regulation and governing rules for this follows federal, state, and local laws. Security policies, since we store our credit cards, debit cards, and third-party information on our systems, IT security needs to always be up to date to regulation. And the goal is to keep customers' information safe and offer our customers peace of mind when ordering from us. So security policies, we need to cover company network, physical security, and potential threats. Physical security includes insider threats and disgruntled employees that just want to destroy the systems. Potential threats include everything from networking to security. So we have to make sure that all that is included in the security policy. And we also got to protect against hackers and APT attacks. So access control policy will require someone to have a authentication to log into the system. Login policies means that only the person with the username and password can log on to the system, so no one can hack into it and download all the information. And then physical restrictions. We want to have a see something, say something policy that if you see someone walking in without the badge or tailgating off of someone, you want to stop that at that point. Security functions. We want to cover risk management because it is imperative that we keep cyber risk to a minimum to best protect our consumers' information. Awareness training. Once employees, when they sign their AEP authorization of use policy, or any of the other policies they sign on to use our systems, they may forget throughout the year. So we want to go back and remind them about what they sign on for and sign up for, so they know that these things are not allowed to be done on our systems. Data security management. Our consumers' PII needs to be tightly secured and well maintained at all times. And recovery planning. So mistakes happen, accidents happen, and we can't always control what happens outside the business. However, what we can do is keep our BCP up to date so we can best serve our consumers as business goes down. Regulatory compliance. We have to follow the Federal Trade Commission Act because it has requirements for storing financial information. The National Institute of Standards and Technology Act. These are the guidelines and resources we can use to best meet the security requirements that we need. In the Electronic Communication Privacy Act of 1986, we need to make sure that all data that is in transit to and from our servers maintain their integrity. That means that all layers of the OSI model has to be protected. Update BCP. It will help us stay in compliance with regulations, have a plan when a risk does occur, minimize impact to the organization in case of security failure, and recover more quickly from an unexpected risk. So this is something that we need to keep checking on every quarter. And get feedback on it after we do tests on it. So after every quarter, we need to go back and update our BCP as often as possible to make sure that it is fixing the risks that come out with today's issues. The issues we can have, we do not do these, is loss of funds and fines. If PII gets late, and we don't report it, we can get fined for that, depending on local, state, and federal laws. Here in Georgia, it's 20,000 if you don't report it within the first 10 days. Business growth is halt. No one really wants to work with a company that has late PII. And the likelihood of someone signing on or us keeping the customer goes down 69%. And sensitive information is lost. And that is something we do not want to happen with our business. High-level security strategic plan, how we can meet this is we enforce that the policies are being met at every single level from the lowest employee all the way to up to the CISO. Training, we need to make sure that employees are constantly being trained. This includes quarterly training and annual training so they can be up to date on the policies, and that this way not only are we more secured, but we are also protecting our consumers. We gotta be more adaptable in our security, because threats adapt all the time, and we need to be able to combat today's threats as soon as they happen. And then feedback. By analyzing these security policies and obtaining feedback from the teams, we will know if a plan is working. Like, maybe we shouldn't do role-based access control. Maybe we should do MAC or BAC or different kind of access control to better suit our employees so they can better help our consumers. Because we gotta find that fine line between security and consumer relations. So the action plan for the short term is the monitoring of data both in transit and at rest. Because consumers, they send us their information, and we gotta, when it gets to our side, when it's sitting on our side, we gotta make sure that information is secured. We gotta constantly be penetration testing our systems. We cannot let We have to be getting that penetration test done so we can always have that up to date. We need to check updated policies and apply change. Make sure our access control always stays under control, and constant data backup. And the CISO will be in charge of implementing these security plans. Resource allocation. We need employees in both penetration testing, cybersecurity analysts, and data protection. Penetration testing will constantly be attacking our security to make sure it's not giving in. Cybersecurity analysts will be checking the packets as they come and go, and data protection will be protecting the data that we have at rest. Monetary resources go to digital forensics, risk management, and recovery. The plan outcome for this is the best plan is to have an unpenetratable security while still maintaining ease of purchase for our consumers. And by doing this, we can find issues before hackers through pen testing. Progress will be monitored by penetration testers who will write a report of any security risks they find. Update security policies, monitor packets coming in and out, and quarterly progress reports from each team. Thank you. I have been Dylan Johnson with GCU.